we're going to have, we do have the Coastal Service against the SplatJesters. Both of these teams are 0-1 right now, so both of these teams are looking for an opportunity to tie up their score 1-1 going forward. So it should be very exciting for them.
Yeah.
This player is going to be warming up themselves, making sure everyone's in the lobby, getting good things chosen for them. We do see some of these players looking up.
Wait,
pack opening. Wait.
Wait, we're tapped in.
Yes.
Lock in. Central Forces. Oh, everybody hype them up. Get that Charizard. I don't even know if it's in there, but get that Charizard. All right. Make sure you have the energy at first. I'm going to read it out for you as you open. All right. Pine Cone. I'm going to butcher these names, but I don't care. Mawile. Ooh, my favorite. Machamp. Metatite. Flame Turtle. Anchor. Electrobuzz. I know that one. Electrovire. Same thing.
Okay.
Coconut? I don't know. Ekans.
Okay, there you go. You got that one. There you go.
Is this the last one?
Reverse. No, one more. Oh, Rapidash. Okay.
Okay. Wait, drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Terracotta.
All right.
Terracotta.
Energy guess. Wait, what's the energy? I'm gonna guess water. What's the energy?
That thing's gone.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
what's the energy? All right. The world will never know.
Yeah. Fun
What would
fact
happen
about
without the energy?
Yeah. Fun fact about Coastal Service. They're saying that we've been a Metro Inc. team together for about a year. Our favorite map is TC Inkblot. You just missed that map, but wow, it's pretty interesting. Like an entire year. So y'all really locked in. It's pretty interesting too. Like even on the team, just seeing Heavy Edit. Actually, double Splatlings players. This is going to be really interesting. Ooh. Oh, I'm seeing Dapple's Umbrella and 52 in Shot. It's going to be real interesting.
This would be a very interesting comp to see overall, too. Because, double backline and double front line, I mean, similar shooters as well. I'm curious how that's going to turn out for them. I'm sure there's a good opportunity that could be very strong, but it seems that they're ready to figure out how it's going to run for themselves because we heard those bells. The game's loading on up. Here we go. Game number 1 of Group A, Round 2. Let's see what these comps are running like.
Right now, we see double shooter with Chump and Zap. You never see that often, and we do see the double Splatling. Going to be real interesting. And go. Yeah,
there we go.
Far.
Opening gambit on the Zap.
Ooh, let's see some crazy plays. I do see the fact that one of the heavy players are running no coolerless, so it's going to be interesting with this Crab. We see one of them, the Enzap, with the opening gambit on the bottom right. Can it find the pick to keep that opening gambit going? It's kind of just in a corner. Cannot find the assist, but to go down on Coastal Service right now, just getting the play in. We see Chump soon to be online. Hammer comes up. Can it find the pick? No, it does not. Mini does find one with its main weapon, kind of hovering on the, in mid. So far, Chump's going mid, and it's just still like holding ground for both teams.
Yeah, I love the Chumps. A lot of great paint output from the SplatJesters. Coastal Service suffered from that just a little bit. Down go their 2 front aggro weapons, so we are going to see another go down as their mini. So just the crowd left alive from Strength. Strength's doing a great job trying to shred that up. But wow, the Kraken takes him on out by Steven here, looking to see if they can get any more picks, but that will be the end of that Kraken. And down already to 51 points remaining, and the Nautilus got a couple more to throw in from that side grade.
Yeah, see Steven having an amazing play with that Kraken, but right now it seems like that's the end of the push for the Jesters over here. A lot of like aggressive weapons on the field, especially with like that double Splatling. That's just a lot of frontal pressure, and also with the double shooters on Jesters, it's just like a ton of like paint, but also a ton of firepower. So it's pretty interesting to see how they interact. I would say the Splatlings have an advantage, but right now Coastal just holding it down. We do see the Dapple go down. One goes down on each team. Mudkip holding this top left, just trying to make sure nothing gets past, making sure nobody comes through this entrance. We see a few specials come online. Inkstorm is going on the left side of the map. String setting up a nice crab, trying to pick up this pen. And right now, huge play by the Shot, shutting down that crab immediately, getting 2. And just like that, Coastal is just all the way down and having no way to get back in. Right now, Jester is still trying to get back.
Yeah, the Jester trying to find a way back in for that fight. They do have the Kraken ready. They're trying to form this ball. They can get a way in. They're going to try to crack it, but they're taken up by that whale. Great aggression and defense from the side of the Coastal Service. Hammer will be thrown. Can they find a pick on the pencil? No, they won't. It was just a little bit too short. Ash on this left side trying to get a pick on this Nautilus. Kind of strafing around. Can they get the pick? No, the rail will block those shots.
Huge play by the Mini, but it wasn't able to get anything back. We saw the Ultra Stamp and also the main weapon go out, but nothing happened. Right now, Jesters really bullying this team, just making sure they cannot push at all. We just see the fact that like that double shooter coming into play and just being like a complete nuisance. Right now, the basket is open. We see currently Freddy Free on top of the scoreboard. It's possible to see a KO here. Inkstorm is currently out. The Gal trying to find a play. 1v1ing the Shadow here wins the fight. Currently, right now, Coastal Service is really trying to fight their way back out. We see the Gal pushing up all the space, gets a pick on the pen, huge play, and right now, all of the Jesters are finally down. And here we can see, like, possibly Special gets set up for a great push with 17 clams on the field.
Absolutely. A lot of clams to their name. 2 specials ready. Here comes the Whale out from the and a Stam outside from the Coastal Service. They're going to get a nice couple picks there, but unfortunately, the defense in the SplatJesters a little too strong. Has to be 3 players down. Make that a complete wipeout onto the Coastal Service. SplatJesters wasting no time, scoring once again for that power play.
Yeah, I would say one of the few, like one of the first wipeouts of the land, and so far Mudkip is so skinny, but almost survived, but went down to the Dapple. Huge score. Flimsy's the only one like surviving. We see 3 clams on the board. It's so close to the KO, and they get it. Just like that, they get the KO. Huge play by that team, just making sure they like were not letting the other team like push at all.
Yeah, very nice job there done by the SplatJesters, being very aggressive and constantly holding their ground, especially in the defense hold. A couple one-on-one situations got a little scary, a little dicey, but overall able to secure that first game win of this best-of-3 set.
I think it's so cool seeing interesting comps. I feel like it was pretty interesting seeing like the double split. The wrong team. Wrong team.
The crowd calling out wrong team was put for that they won. Just gotta switch it up just a little bit there.
I think it was pretty interesting seeing like a double splat lane comp because of the fact that like you have so much paint, you have so much aggression, but like I would say the other like scary weakness about it is like your downtime. And also with the double shooter, you have a lot of like paint, you have like a lot of forward power, but you don't have a lot of range other than the knot. So it was pretty interesting. I've noticed that like so far there's a lot of like triples of weapons. Like we've seen triple sword the last set, now we're seeing triple splatlings this set.
Weapons classes that are pretty rare to see in general, especially in online competition. Seeing them in land, though, is very refreshing, and it's very unique for a lot of these players, too, because they might not know how to fight some of these weapons. Running into the Splatlings or the Wipers or Stampers in general, I mean, we might see more dualies, too, as well. Some players might not be familiar with fighting some of those, so it's going to be very, very exciting to see what their counter is going to be, especially coming in now for this next game onto Rainmaker's Scourge. Will that aggression continue to help that lead on forward for the SplatJesters? Will the Coastal Service be able to pull it back with some very nice cheese of sorts of back? Who knows? Or maybe just find their way to counter with more pure aggression to find their way back in.
Yeah, Cactus, I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I kind of saw a 10 on the bottom right of somebody's monitor.
Oh, that's evil.
So it's going to be a little interesting. I wonder what comp changes we'll see, but we're getting hyped again for round 2 of this set. Right now, Group A, round 2, we're going to see probably a few changes. We see a 10,
There's the 10,
like we just saw, and we saw his end zap. And on the other
zap.
team, I would say it's the same comp. And just like that, 3, 2, 1, boom! And we're back into the match.
Alrighty, going on, and we do see Ash switching over to the Azuka mini filing. That's going to be a huge changeup for them. Trying to go forward right now. Pop is being hit by both sides. Both sides playing a little differently, right? You see some players off on the off angle. These two will go down. Unfortunately, not able to find that early on pick as that pop will go over to the Coastal Service. Blackbush doing a great job of just trying to hold their bounds. The down goes to 10. Down and goes the duels on the other side. It's a very just strong stagger back and forth mid right now.
Yeah, barely missing that Zuka by the end zap. Strings holding this top court, just shooting as much as they can, really holding down the space, not trying to like aggress on top of Strings, just really trying to just one-on-one. We see a flank come out by person. Just like that, we see that end zap is not just a support, it can get the shit, it could get the stuff it needs done. And just like that, just went to flank. And right now, Jester's holding the elbow.
Yeah, the Jesters doing a very great job of making sure they're getting this checkpoint no matter what. That is the checkpoint cleared. Tensio's going to be going towards the Zap. Going to be playing very aggressive here to get one. Strings because that crab online will be able to use it for some defense. Yes, they will. Going to try to pop it down. But there's the rain running all the way down to 41. Crab getting another pick. Great job from Strings there on that grab. Last player being, I believe that was the shot for the Zap. Having to flee back into mid and right away. Pick up this Rainmaker, trying to run it right off to the right side.
Yeah, Strings showing that they know how to use this crab method. Right now, Coastal Service finally getting a push going. We see Will just come out, gets shut down by the 10, but 10 immediately getting shut down by Ash. Bazookas being flying around. You finally see the rain going down. Actually the only one, and just like that, Jesters having a clean up just like that, wiping out the whole entire field. You do see Jesters finally getting the push in. Lum trying to blink. You see Kraken come out. Can Steven find the play here? It ends up Lum having to run away from the Kraken, goes all the way around. And right now, again, Jesters getting a second push again. Seems to have Cooler be 70% towards it.
Yeah, a lot of these players on the Coastal Service kind of getting shut down, all going into this left side area. No one's defending that right side, 52. That's going to be a wipeout. This Rainmaker might ride it all the way home. This final checkpoint, they're going to go for it. They're going to get blocked off. Can they get the time? Yes, they will.
Just like that.
Very
Again,
nice.
just slithering through the hallway, almost got there. And just like that, they get a KO. It was really interesting to see, like, half the time. I felt like most of the set, they were just kind of, like, rolling up the entire team. Like, they could not move at all.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of paint, bunch of flinks, bunch of, like, everything being thrown at them.
Yeah.
It's just like, what can we do? What can we do?
And I love
they got the win.
the uniqueness of the weapons that chose to flank too. Like, you don't every day see a Zap get that aggressive or flank. So it's very cool to see that they were able to kind of swap their roles a little bit depending on what was needed. And you don't see that a lot from a lot of these teams. So what a great start off for them. And you see some folks being taken some nice KAs that I'm sure they're enjoying there. As that was a very nice game.